What exactly is faith? I found myself asking the same question. I have a completely different understanding of that word now than I did even a month ago. I couldn't even begin to explain the choked up feeling I get when I think of the word, but here's my attempt of explaining it. I had no faith, nor did I know the meaning of it. I was never really even religious and claimed to be spiritual because I believed in a God that I knew nothing about. I believe what my dad had always told me. Life is hard, you just have to grow a pair and take the hits. Trying to do this was extremely difficult for me, seeing I was told by a doctor at the age of 13 that I have depression. My dad was livid that day and didn't accept what the doctors told him. My depression has led me to dark and lonely places various times, but because of the vision I had of how I should be, I never bothered seeking help. The way I coped with things was to just not think of it at the time. I felt like I hit rock bottom and became numb after losing 4 valuable people in 1 year, including my grandpa and an ex-girlfriend that I lived 2 years with. I felt so alone, and I was alone in my eyes. The word faith brought meaning to my life just a few weeks ago. After my fiance and I broke up, I was at a point where I didn't know my next move, and what I feared was happening. I was alone with all the worries to deal with by myself. With the weight of the world on my shoulders, giving up was ideal, and I needed an escape. I left class early that day and just headed west without wanting to stop. And all I could think about was every bad thing I did that was done to me. Feeling like I could just run away and leave behind a life that turned me bitter, I noticed I was driving along a mountain that I once visited with my ex-girlfriend that passed away. Thinking about that day made me feel worse. Desperate to breathe, I changed into some basketball shorts and a hoodie I had in my back seat and just headed for the mountain. Disconnecting myself from the world was exactly what I needed, just to get lost. With my music blasted in my headphones, not even paying attention to one song, I ran, just thinking of my life. I never gave in to religion, or the thought of it, even when my uncle would talk to me about how Jesus saved him, or at times my coworker would tell me how simple life was when you just free yourself of all the negative things and temptation, and how having faith can make you feel so free of worry and at peace. I came to a dead halt when I thought of something I read the night before when I decided to pick up a Bible. We reap in one season, we sow in another. At that moment, I felt the wind pick up and I realized how many times I prayed and never got what I wanted, but received exactly what I needed. This was on the first day of spring. I was enlightened. I broke down and cried as I felt something I haven't felt in a really long time. Freedom. Since that day, I feel like I can breathe, and though I know my problems weren't fixed, nor are they gone, I feel like I have faith now. Not only in myself, but in God for showing me what faith is. When I felt most alone, I realized I never was alone. I have friends and family that constantly have been reminding me that I'm strong, stronger than I think I am, and though I can't rewrite my past, I have a good heart and it's never too late to change. Having faith through God and Jesus that died for all the bad that people like me have done is what will continue to keep me going in a way that's more positive and rewarding than before. After all, I'm just a man that could take a few hits, but God will never put me through more than I can handle. Even when I feel the world weighing down on my shoulders, I just simply remember to breathe and count my blessings. I found faith.